The O's are a team that have certainly had their struggles of late. And for more on that, let's send it down to Heidi Watney at field level.
Well, it's no secret this team has been in a slide of late. They've admitted they're a little bit frustrated. To start rehabilitating their mojo, it's crucial they find a way to grind out a win. But when you've been dropping one game after another, that's easier said than done. So let's see if they can find a way to get a W here and stop the bleeding.
Thank you, Heidi. So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 0-1 offering. Ball one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready with the 1-1. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, another tough loss for this club as they fail to put an end to this losing streak they're stuck in. And this has to be wearing thin for these guys, Dan.
Oh, it sure does, D-Row. This is a rough patch for them right now. They had a chance in the late innings but couldn't get it done. This has just been a brutal stretch.
The Orioles have had an April to forget. Heidi, what are the players saying about the rough start they've had?
Matt, expectations were not high for this club entering the season, but surely their fans might have hoped for better than what they've seen so far. Now, these players are making no excuses. They know they need to put a better product on the field, and they seem determined to flip the script. Perhaps if they can put some wins together, they can hit that reset button on the season.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now for Baltimore, Jonathan Villar. Career history with Addison Reed. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. Throw on to Austin takes care of him, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for one. 8th inning comes. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Austin. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Tyler Austin.
First pitch on its way. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets...
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
3-1 the count now.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Full count now. 3-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready now, Jason Castro. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. One and one to Jason Castro. Four 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Drilled to first. Davis has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Byron Buxton now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his open. Richard Blyer enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Richard Blyer.
Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Here's Chris Davis now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Reed sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
We'll see it moving up the third base off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So striding in, Renato Nunez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Swing and a line drive. Foul. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Trevor May will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Joey Rickard will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2 inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit, but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Marwin Gonzalez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini has it in his sights. Makes the play. 1 away.
Up next for Minnesota.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Nelson Cruz goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Here's Miguel Sano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Blake Parker enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 38.
Ready for another shot now. Pedro Severino. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here it comes, 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Astudillo is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Number 1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Well, look, this is a rebuilding club. Of course, you would like to be giving your fans some more wins. But right now, this team is just trying to see if they can be competitive. And sometimes early in the season, guys, it does take a minute to get your engine firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, D-Roy, I look for this team to perform better as they go on. Let's be honest. We didn't expect them to be really a contender this year, and they would surprise us if they did.
The Orioles are trying to snap out of a slump they've been in of late, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney. Heidi?
Matt, this team has been in a really tough stretch of late. They were able to get a win in their last outing, and as one player told me, they want to keep that sweet taste in their mouth. He said making it 2 in a row here would go a long way towards turning the corner from that rough patch and maybe getting things going back in the other direction. Let's see if they can get the job done.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in, Yolmer Sanchez tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ball one, taken just off the inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So he got him swinging. Yolmer Sanchez goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Castro is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Ready on 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Eight runs, 11 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
One and two. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson brings it in to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Jace Fry takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set. The 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's an 8-8 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hawka is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now is John Jay, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So striding forward now, Jose Abreu. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The set and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
A dive, but he's back. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. So here's Daniel Ponca now. He's got a hit in 3.
Ponca.
Jimmy Yacobonis takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jimmy Yacobonis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Garcia over at second. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. 8 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Yonder Alonso in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. This remains an 8-all tie. Leury Garcia will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Change for the White Sox. Now playing center field. Number 28.
Digging in once again, Hanser Alberto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Alberto.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter.
Standing in,
Number 3.
Cedric Mullins. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Baca moves over. 2 down. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded to short. Anderson scoops it up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Yacabonis, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, Nero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Yomer Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Barehanded at his knees. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The catcher, number 33.
Settling in now, James McCann. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Eloy Jimenez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 74.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch fouled off. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. This remains an 8-all tie. Eloy Jimenez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 74.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Sanchez is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Up next for the Orioles,
here's Mark
the
Trumbo now.
Hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Palka coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing
The
in,
first baseman,
Rio Ruiz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Ball game! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
So after a pretty rough stretch of games, this team's managed to put together back-to-back wins. You guys think this will be enough to get them back on the right foot?
Yeah, I really do. You would hope that they at least now feel like they've got some stable ground under their feet. We'll see if they can get on a roll and make up some of that ground they lost during that rough stretch, as you mentioned.
Yeah, the next few games will be pretty critical for this club, guys. They definitely need to build off these last two games.
Well, if you've just joined us, we're in a tightly contested matchup of division rivals that may be headed for a good conclusion. Heidi, tell us more about what's at stake here.
Well, these players know there is no better way for a club to help its own cause than by beating a division rival. I know it is early in the season, but the competitive intensity down here is palpable. These teams don't like each other. Whichever one prevails in this close game is likely going to walk away with a bounce in their step.
And they'll have to finish strong here if they're going to get that done. Thanks, Heidi.
Now
striding into the box,
number 3.
Cedric Mullins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 offering. Weak grounder, and that is off the first base bag. And they're going to get an out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no error. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The right fielder.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Smith on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Lowe. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Down in order go the Rays as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is over, makes the play, 1 away. Chaz Rowe answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Your attention, please.
So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Rowe.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to 3rd. Duffy scoops it up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Choi has a play, and the inning is over. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell, he'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. There to take it is BR, and that's the first out.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's flared off to the right side. VR ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out.
the left fielder, number 29.
Striding in, Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Jose Alvarado is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the
Number
ninth.
46, Jose Alvarado.
Now to the plate, Chris Davis. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's
Leading
hitless
off
in 6
for the
tries.
Orioles, the first baseman, Chris.
He's set. Here it comes. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Alvarado is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hopped up. Zunino is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the third baseman,
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder,
Stepping into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch hit hard toward the right side, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
Wow, D-Row, this one has to sting. Couldn't quite get it done, and thus they drop another game behind a team already above them in the division race.
Yeah, this is certainly the games that you have to find a way to win if you want to move up in the standings, especially if you have a chance in the late innings. The good news is the season is still pretty young, and they're going to have a lot more chances like this as the campaign rolls on.
And guys, Chris Davis is a guy whose contributions to this team cannot be understated.
100%, Matty. He's not considered a superstar on this team, but he's a veteran and brings a lot to the table. If he could have one of his better years offensively, it's going to go a long way in helping this club get where they want to go. They're going to need him to produce without a doubt.
So runners at the
Batting
corners
fifth.
with 2 gone.
The
And up
first
next, the
baseman.
left-handed power
Chris.
bat of Chris Davis.
Davis.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Orioles strand a couple. They trail things here, 2. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris
Jump
Davis.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Bounce to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And here's Renato Nunez.
Up next
First
for the
time up, he
Orioles.
went down looking.
The third
Yeah,
baseman.
always frustrating to go
Renato.
down looking. Everybody does it, though. You have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Renato Nunez is dealt with for the first out in
Now
the
batting.
bottom of the inning.
The right fielder, Joey.
1 out now in the Orioles' 4th.
Rickard.
And that'll bring in Joey Rickard. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the
Now
plate,
batting.
Jesus
The
Sucre.
catcher.
His numbers against
Jesus.
Eduardo Rodriguez. He's gone 3 for 6.
Sucre.
He's taken him deep once. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Digging in for his 2nd at bat,
Now batting.
Hanser Alberto.
The shortstop, Hanser Alberto.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Weak roller right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Orioles leave them loaded. They're down 9-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo
Up
Nunez.
next for the
He could
Red
really
Sox.
use a knock here.
The
0 for
shortstop,
3 in the game so
Eduardo
far.
Nunez.
The 1-2. Ground to second base. This could be 2. Scooped up. 1 there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Chris Davis now. He
Leading
steps in
off
off a
for
base
the
hit in his
Orioles.
last at bat.
The first
This one
baseman.
doesn't look good
Chris
so far. Down by a boatload as we
Davis.
enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Now batting, Renato Nunez.
Now batting,
He struck
third
out
baseman.
swinging in his last trip to the
Renato.
plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that
Nunez.
one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Holt for 1. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He leads
Leading
off
off
their half of
for
the
the
8th,
Orioles,
and they've been unable to get
the
that
first
starter
baseman,
out of the game to this
Chris.
point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the
Davis.
mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Benintendi is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Striding in for Boston,
Leading off
Rafael
for the Red
Devers.
Sox,
In his career
the
against
third
this
baseman,
pitcher, he's 0 for 8.
Rafael Devers.
Run, gets this one down. Oh, behind the back. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there.
Well, with a chance to reflect on this one, Davis turned in a nice performance at the plate, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. We mentioned earlier how important he is to this club. It's contributions like this one today, if turned in consistently over the long haul, can really have a huge impact on this ball club, assuming everyone else is holding up their end of the bargain. I look forward to seeing some more of the same from him in the future, and I know they do as well.